Disclaimer. This video is created for entertainment and educational purposes only.
Peace and awakening. Welcome to a brand new episode of The High Zone. Today on the menu, we got some mind-bending, mysterious TikToks that'll leave your mind boggling. Before we get into that, if you're not tapped in with the family, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You could be rocking out with us. For everybody that's tapped in, I love you and appreciate you. Let's jump straight into these videos.
Holy crap, it's in place! It paused.
Don't close the door. Tell you. That will tell you.
That was some serious rain coming down. Comment down below.
Ang bata, mate, pagpayong na lang. Lagod mo. Okay, burnout mo. Saan mo na yun? Dapat burnout lang ba? Kulinti ba?
Lagi gani.
Hindi na silong na duro.
That was before they got the earthquake. I'm telling you, man, these birds will warn us. They definitely will warn us. When the magnetic field is all screwed up, the birds shows it. Comment down below.
So you don't eat any meat?
I can't because all meat is poison, right? Because you don't know what you're eating. Listen,
What if you kill the animal yourself?
come on, gang, listen to me. You can't kill nothing. Once you kill the animal, remember I told you, everything has a soul. Everything's alive. Once you kill the animal, it's going to be scared. It's going to be inferior. And once you eat it, you're going to be the same.
Because that energy's trapped
Yeah,
into
the
this.
energy is trapped into it. Because when you die, when everybody die, they got to be careful. You cannot be in fear. That's how you come back.
What if the carrots are scared when you're ripping them out?
Listen, I don't think you understand, right? Fruit and animals is different, right? The fruit is for you. You're supposed to eat it. You're supposed to eat vegetables. You're supposed to eat all these things. You're not supposed to eat the meat because you're eating something that's alive that have blood and breathing like you.
Right.
Right? And then you're an animal, right? You want to be an animal. I don't know, gang. I'm confused.
At this point, family, don't nobody know what's going on with the food. Could you blame them?
Jeremy Corbell, George Knapp, please look me up. I'm a whistleblower. We live in a square like the Brady Bunch, and in those other squares are different civilizations. Space is fake. It's all it is a sailing. 3i Atlas is on its way back. That's actually the Anunnaki. They realize the Greys have a soul catcher on the moon, and they've been fucking trapping us for thousands of years. The Anunnakis found out about it, and they're coming back. That's why you see all these drones going back and forth. Those aren't really drones. Those are fallen angels. Listen, God is real. Jesus is real. George, please hit me up, man. I got information for you. I gotta go. I've been being looked for right now. People like Elon Musk and Incorporated, those guys, those are reptilians. They manipulate our brain and make us think that they're really humans, but they're not. They're reptilians. This world is bonkers, guys. That's why over at Skinwalker Ranch, they've been digging into the ground. It's all technology. Underneath the ground is technology, and underneath that ground is a different civilization. Guys, it's weirder than you think. I gotta go. George, hit me.
Zone family is getting spicy out here. I'm telling y'all, pay attention, keep your eyes open, and keep your ear out there.
What do rich people do with all of these rooms in their giant mansions? Have you ever wondered that? Because a lot of times there's only like 1 or 2 people living here. I'm not even criticizing. I legitimately don't know. Like, this place has 17 bedrooms and 25 bathrooms. I get the bathrooms. You would need that many just because it's so huge. You don't want to be that far from one. But if you look up photos of the interior, it's just sitting room after sitting room after sitting room. For what? Like, is this even a good space to host a party? I know this is a ridiculous question, and if any of my viewers are billionaires, come into my comments and laugh at me. But while you're here, explain to me, what do you do with 20 bedrooms? Because I know you're not having 20 friends come and stay for the weekend. So what is all of this? Seriously. Just to be clear, I'm not saying that I'm confused as to why anyone would want a lot of money. There's lots of rich people stuff I would love to have. I would love to have this swimming pool. I would love to have a private chef.
Why do they need like 30 rooms, 20 bathrooms? And they be like 2 of them. 20 rooms, 30 bathrooms? Is it just a flex? Cause it's stupid. If I had the bread, I won't be doing that personally. And I'm keeping it 100. Comment down below. If you had the money, would you buy a big ass house with like 20 bathrooms and 30 rooms? Comment down below.
Why are the chosen ones unemployed right now? This is a question I hear a lot, but I think the truth is a job is not on our same vibrational frequency anymore, because a job is a construct of the 3D, and we are meant to be leading humanity in a new direction using our gifts, and our gifts are how we're going to be making a living, because energy is the real currency, and by using our energy to create and give, we will in return receive what we put out. And what we put out can be free, like love, knowledge, motivation, wisdom. So your energy literally has no overhead costs or upfront costs to get started. So if you resonate with being a chosen one or a creative, this is your sign to get started and start putting your art out there and your work out there.
I'm telling you, Zone family, use that energy wisely. Don't let it go to waste. Some people are very talented, but they think they don't have the time. Make that time. Use your energy wisely for what it's meant for. Creativity.
I'm tired and I don't know if I'm imagining this, but like, I think everyone at this airport is blind and I'm really confused. Still living.
And this so happened to be July 7th. Open. And what does it say? Sin is no longer your man.
All the cars being red.
That's nuts. I don't like that.
I felt fucking creeped out, mother. Oh my god!
My neighborhood, right? You have a fucking simulation. Like literally all the houses are the same, right? Why the fuck are all these white cars like dead ass? And it's very there. Very there. That's the sun.
That clip right there, Zone family, has simulation written all over it. That has simulation all over it. You had 2 suns. You had the plasma just falling like it was rain. There was a lot going on, especially the neighborhoods with the houses that just look the same. That's just crazy. Why would they be building these houses like that? Everything looked the same. Back in the days, we had flavor. These houses had color to them. Nowadays, wham, flam, bland.
Wait a minute. In communist China, you only pay property tax one time and you own your home for a lifetime? Wait a minute. In China, you only pay tax one time on your vehicle and you don't have to replate it every year?
We've been lied to.
Wait a minute. If you make under a certain amount of money, you don't pay income tax? They take your share from the very rich elite? Wait a minute now. For $20 US, you could buy a week's worth of groceries? Hold up. Hold up now. Wait a damn minute. You mean all parks and zoos and museums are free because they are public property?
That makes sense.
Wait a damn minute here. The U.S. government has stepped in shit. We don't only smell it, we see it, and they now know that we know it.
You know what's crazy, Zone family? Some state parks are $30 to get into. Yes, 30. $30 to get into a state park. That's crazy. And all they parks is free? They don't pay mortgage? They don't pay car insurance? We definitely losing over here. Comment down below.
When the aliens actually do arrive, they're going to be ships all over the freaking world. And these ships are literally going to just sit there in these spots for a really long time until we feel as though they're non-threatening. And it's going to be like a slow inherent opening up. It ain't going to never be like a, hey, we're here. It's just going to be a slow, you're going to start seeing them. And next thing you know, they're going to start landing, but ain't nobody going to get out. You're just going to see the ships hovering, some of them orbs, whatever, hovering in the sky. But it's going to get to the point where you're going to walk outside and be like, oh, yeah. Like, it's like looking up at a damn star. Oh, yeah, you know. And once you start to get desensitized to it, then that's when they will start to more so interact with the public. Right now, we have aliens that are already integrated and living with humans. They look so close to human. And I think I seen one last night on Drewski, Could Have Been Love Too. Drewski Could Have Been Love Too. It was like this girl on there, she had on pink. And she had this little head with these big ass damn eyes and shit. And I said, oh yeah, she might be a fucking alien. And it was another one. The chick was like 7 foot goddamn tall. I said, oh yeah, she might be damn one too. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even, the hybrid children, once they start procreating all over the earth, they'll eventually get mixed up with us. And then, you know, you're going to be having them as husbands and wives and every damn thing else.
That's when open contact will happen.
How long would that be?
The window for the beginning of open contact, as we read the collective energy of your planet right now, is somewhere between the years of 2025, 2033 to 40. It will begin slowly, sporadically, isolated here and there, but definitely by 2040 and 50, all of you will know that there is such a thing as extraterrestrial civilizations and life, and there will be open announcements and open contact that will begin to allow you to become eventually a member of the Interstellar Alliance. Then you will begin to explore space as we do. You will come upon worlds like we have to yours, and you will become their UFOs.
Well,
wow.
There are whistleblowers in Navy SEALs and other agencies who say since the 1970s we have had an interstellar trade unit operating out of the national security.
Very, very minimal level. A lot of these stories are highly exaggerated.
What would we be trading?
Understanding of how the cosmos works, understanding of what kind of technology the understanding of the cosmos produces that is very different from your technology. Understanding of your connection to the cosmos and what you really are, understanding of your true history, as we were just discussing. One of the great gifts you will be given when open contact occurs is the actual history of your entire civilization, leaving nothing out, no gaps.
They literally said when the alien beings come here, they will have like hologram films and stuff like that to show us. And they literally are going to show us exactly the footage of Atlantis, Egypt, what it all actually looked like. Like, we're going to be able to see it for what it actually was. Like, nothing is going to be hidden when it comes to our history and things like that. So eventually it's going to get to a point where, like, some of your grandbabies now and stuff that we're having or whatever, even some of you that live for the now, that right there would be amazing. If we can actually see what Atlantis actually looked like, or Egypt and all of that stuff, like, wow.
Hope for that, and thank you very much.
We thank you.
So basically, family, all the sightings we seeing right now is just a little bit of taste. They teasing us, they popping up here, they popping up there. Like I said in the other video, It's like you see them for 1 week, then you don't see them, then they flood the sky again. So basically, they just getting us used to them. That's what I'm getting out of that. Comment down below.
Does anybody know what's happening? Do you guys know? Guys, this is crazy. Does anybody know what's happening? Do you guys know? Holy crap. Holy crap, it's like a light show. It's all over the place. This is out of control. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Am I going out of my mind, or are all the stars moving? This is the coolest thing. This is the coolest thing.
More and more people are starting to look up. I can't blame them. Get your looking on. Get your looking on.
Look at that shit, bud. Look at that. Look at that. See that in the sky right there? Now look, that motherfucker just been going back and forth though. Ain't been going no. Look at that shit, homie. That shit's not going.
When you see the hood is paying attention, it's time to start paying attention.
Kevin, why you didn't keep straight? Why you didn't keep straight? Oh God, that bitch going down. Look, it's two of them. It's two of them. On my soul, nigga, it's two of them. It's two of them. It's two of them. I got them on camera, nigga. Oh my God. On my son, nigga, it's two. Look, I got it on camera right there. Both of them bitches right there. Oh my. Oh, it's more than. It's more than. It's four of them. It's like five of them bitches, bro. On my son, bro. On my son, bro. It's more. It's like, bro, we about to die. We about to die. Dude, we about to die. Bro, oh.
You even got the YNs out there. The YNs out there playing UFO chaser. They got their little beams flashing it in the sky. If they get caught flashing them beams in the sky, they gonna get beamed to jail. They better chill out. But the YNs is out there paying attention to the sky. Even the YNs are being aware. Okay? Even the YNs are paying attention.
Yeah. High is on. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, my flow, my soul. So no. 4 in the morning, I rise with the sun in my ceiling. The peace in my chest, I healing. Thanking y'all for the feeling. I've been moving all day, trying to stay calm in the melee. The word in my face wanna change me. Got my higher self to raise me. And behind my face it glows. All these lights been calling me. Trying to forget what they sold. Trying to remember my role. My soul running through the other side. When it's time to live my life.
That thing was clearly spinning around, leaving a trail. That's definitely not no drone. What they gonna say now? That was official tissue footage. Comment down below what y'all thought about that. They back outside.
Yo, son. It's colorful. They're coming to get me up. This is the second time I've seen something like this. I swear to God it is. I swear it is. That's them. Look how they moving around and shit. They talking to us. I swear to God. We coming, Yo, look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look how slow they moving. It's almost over, y'all. Y'all see this shit right here on live in the fucking sky. Ain't gonna motherfucking.
Let's not get it misconstrued. Everything we're seeing right now is for a reason, and it's a prophecy.
Cuidado con la cabeza, por favor. Usa la testa. Atenção!
Ooh, Zone family, I know that hurt it. I know that hurt it. It hurts the most when you don't expect it. You know what I'm saying? You know when you walk by the bed and you hit that little toe in the frames from back in the days? Like that pain be marinating, like you'll drop on the floor and just be squeezing that little toe. That's how her head feel. Comment down below. Ooh.
Y'all, we came out here to the Boyan Inlet. There's a shark in the parking lot. Look at this. Only in Florida you seeing something like this. You see that? Hey, don't come over here now. You see that? That shark in the parking lot. Come here, dude.
That's crazy. That was a whole shark in the parking lot. I never seen nothing like that in my life.
Yeah, this for the 8 ball, but if you flip off that house, I'm gonna give you $100 too.
$100 too? Watch this, watch this.
All right, come on.
Ain't nothing down there, is it?
Nah, it's clear.
All right, let me concentrate.
Man, I don't believe he gonna do it.
Help it up.
Oh my God. That nigga just hit a Bruce Lee move, didn't he? Man, come on.
Concentrate. Out the way.
Man, ain't nobody in the way, man. Hurry up, boy. You ain't getting no 8 ball.
All right, man, dang.
I mentioned that 8 ball, it's life or death now. Man, I don't think he gonna do it, though. I don't think he gonna really flip off that house, man. Look how that junk up there, man. That nigga ain't finna flip. God damn. Oh, snaps, bro. You straight? Bro, talk to me, man. Talk to me, you all right? 8 ball. What the hell?
Get to me.
Crazy. That's an old clip, but the commentary's pretty new. Unc risked it all for an 8 ball. That is crazy. But anyway, if you seen that clip before, I hope you enjoyed it.
Hold on, Ricky. The damn boat moving back here. Slow this motherfucker down, Ricky. Oh, damn boat move. God! Yeah! Damn! Damn, I done broke my damn back.
Bro almost lost it all.
Shit!
Crazy.
I thought I was dead. Shit. Ricky, you done broke the damn boat and my back. Take me to the emergency room.
Did my man just crashed out for no reason? Cause that's what it seems like. Your man just ran through the glass door, then freaked out. He glitched. NPC. That is an NPC. Straight NPC vibes. Comment down below. Crazy work. Zone family, the person who was feeding that man deserved to go to jail. Yeah, I said it. The person who was feeding him needs to go to jail. Clearly he wasn't feeding himself. He can't move. He cannot move. This man had to be lifted with a crane, and I'm sure they had to break down the walls. That is crazy.
Tylenol also, by the way, also kills a lot of people.
Yeah, what is the number for Tylenol over here?
I'm not sure the exact number, but I believe it until the opioid crisis, I believe Tylenol was the #1 killer of all drugs. Because basically it's if you get drunk and take a lot of Tylenol, acetaminophen, essentially it causes liver failure. Oh. So people would like get wasted and then like have a headache and then pop a ton of Tylenol.
If you get drunk and you pop a Tylenol because you got a hangover, that Tylenol can kill you. It's bad for women that's pregnant. It's worse than a turkey sandwich. Comment down below.
How is it that some celebrities look like a bunch of other people back in history that we've seen? Like, have you guys seen those?
I've definitely seen. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. All these people that like over 100, 200 years ago, if you see these pictures, you're like, yo, that looks exactly like them. Now, I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm just saying we have to start asking these questions. Like, have you guys seen that movie Dr. Sleep?
No. Yes.
It's the sequel to The Shining.
Yeah, I seen it.
Go check that out. That
Dr.
depicts.
Sleep?
Yes.
I'm gonna check this. Okay. So, because I know what you're referring to, that those people look for people with that keen ability that they call it, like, let's say the shine.
Shine.
Yeah. And usually it's kids and they eat them.
Right. So they're
eating the kids?
No, so here's what they do in the movie. So basically, it's crazy. So they get these kids, right? The movie's fucked up. So they get the kids and they scare the shit out of them to the point to where their adrenaline is so high, then they extract them. So they're extracting their life force, their adrenochrome. And the adrenochrome, it's even in other movies too. That's why I say I always watch movies with a different lens, because they always put it in the movies. So they extract it, right? And that's life force. And you can see it in the movie where like they breathe in and in, and like they can live forever off of it.
These celebrities have these lookalikes from back in the days. And I mean exactly they twin. Is it something to that?
Ex-Chicago gang leader Bodil speaks on Rashad Jamal.
About enough is my brother Jetta D, Rashad Jamal. Free him. You know what I'm saying? I watched that innocent man. And I say this wholeheartedly. I watched that innocent man get railroaded where he was attacked for being the message that he preached. That's it. The case that he down on, 100% fabricated. If it wasn't, you know, I'd be the first one to go against it. 100%. I talked to a lot of the other people that was involved, and I saw it was a conspiracy from the beginning. Hatred brought that case on him, so you know what I'm saying? But he'll be home in a minute. Until then, free that man. Free that innocent man. Let him go. Hey, we're gonna rep him today.
Comment down below. I like to know what y'all think about Rashad Jamal. Drop it down below. Free him though.
He changed his name after wrestling with us, after getting his ass whooped. See what I'm saying? Then he changed his name to Israel. And the reason they told you he changed his name to Israel is because Satan took on 1 million names after we whooped his ass. His real name is Zeus. After we whooped his ass, then he turned his name because he a bitch. So he tried to hide behind names. He's a bitch. So what he did was he started going under Satan and Yakub and Prometheus and Enlil and, you know, all these other names and shit like we don't know this is bitch ass. You see what I'm saying? We know that you bitch ass little boy. You see what I'm saying? Hiding behind these names. And that's what they telling you about in the Bible when they say Jacob wrestled with an angel, and after wrestling with an angel, he changed his name to Israel. The Israelites would be the children of Jacob. So the human beings are the true Israelites, nigga. Now that we know the human beings are the true Israelites, let's get deeper. Wasn't Moses trying to free the Hebrew Israelites? Wasn't he trying to free them, right? Yes, he was. From Egypt, wasn't he? Remember I told y'all that Egypt, if you break down the etymology of Egypt, it means mansion. Egypt ain't nothing but mansion for the spirit, man. Maybe we could break down these etymologies. We've done this in past lectures, okay? So when they was on Egypt, that's really symbolic of them turning on their creator, Satan. And then they were cast to Egypt, where they were then later freed. They signed, these human beings signed a soul a contract. They don't have a soul. They made a covenant with the draconian reptilians, and they vowed to help them destroy us. This is what really happened. And then they set off on their ships and came and found our planet. But when they was looking for our planet, it took them a long time. It took a long time for Christopher Columbus to find that portal that led them into our planet. Right? That's why they always worship Christopher Columbus, bitch ass, and say he discovered a new world. But that's the same story they told you in the Bible about, oh, and they found the promised land, and they were walking around the promised land for 40 days and 40 nights. They told you that, didn't they? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Let me show it to you. Because I like when people think that I don't know my shit. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. I just pulled it up. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Let's go. For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness till all the people that were men of war, which came out of Egypt, pay attention, y'all, were consumed. because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord, unto whom the Lord swore that he would not shew them the land, which the Lord swore unto their fathers that he would give us, a land that floweth with milk and honey, nigga. This what this story meant, and that's why I showed y'all about Egypt. All right? Because Egypt is where they was on planet Egypt. All right? And also, if we go further into the story, let me pull it up. They gonna tell you about how when they went in the promised land and they saw giants. Let me decode this shit for y'all. Because they was scared to go into the promised land, nigga. They was looking for the promised land for 40 years. And when they got there, they sent scouts into the land. And when the scouts went into the land, they saw giants, nigga. And they was scared to go out there, nigga. They went back and told them, like, man, we ain't going out there. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking giants out there. Now, they was looking for the promised land for 40 years, right? And then when they got there, Moses sent 13 spies. How many spies did Moses send to the promised land? Number 13 is the key passage on giants in the land of Canaan. When Israel left Egypt, we know who Israel was, all right, and was in the wilderness seeking to enter the promised land, Moses sent 12 Israelite spies, one from each tribe, into Canaan. Canaan is really our planet. Fucking Moses would be fucking the God, or actual God that was one of us that helped them do this shit. The 12 spies is 12 different tribes, a member from each different tribe, right? And they came onto our land, nigga. And when they came out them portals in the Caucasus Mountains, this is what they seen. Caleb and Joshua had different eyes in their hearts. They saw the giants, but they saw God and his strength was more. They believed he would conquer and lead them in victory because of their faith. They were the only men who were allowed to go into the promised land after the 40 years of discipline were completed, nigga. They came out them portals, y'all, and this is what they saw. This is the story, y'all, of what the human beings saw when they first came to our planet. This is what they saw when they came out the portals, nigga. This is in the Moses story in the Bible, nigga. There were also many instances of giants and look what number they used. This is in Numbers 13, y'all. If y'all want to go look it up in the Bible, it's in Numbers 13. They chose that for a reason. Remember, they wrote the fucking Bible, y'all. They wrote the Bible, y'all. So they just telling y'all what was going through. It's all a code. I'm just breaking it down for y'all. Check it out. In Numbers 13, we read the story of Moses sending out the heads of the families, 12 leaders, to spy out the land that God promised them. Who was God? Their God is Satan. Their God is Zeus. Remember, Zeus is one of the gods, nigga. And who are they? They are the kids of Zeus. You see them? So that's why they spied out our planet, because Satan had promised them our planet. Let's read it again. All right? Moses sent out the heads of the families, 12 leaders, to spy out the land that God had promised to give them. Even though these men indeed found the land to be a place of milk and honey, as God had promised, that means that they saw this land to be beautiful. Our planet was beautiful. But check game. Let's see what they saw. Well, let's see what else they saw. The leaders of these families gave a bad report back to the people when they said the land was a land of this. Now, this is what they said they saw. This is what they saw when they came out the Caucasus Mountains, nigga. The land was a land of milk and honey. But there were people who were very strong and very large. We were as grasshoppers in our own sight. And so we became in their sight, in the sight of the giants. Consequently, because of this bad report, these men swayed the people to disbelieve in the God's ability to provide for them. And so the result was 40 years of wandering in the desert, nigga. Alright? I decode this shit for y'all, man. My name is Divine Insight for a reason. I have divine insight, family. Alright? And when they first came, they saw that when land of milk and honey just means that it has a lot of resources. So this just means our planet had a lot of good resources. But they ass saw that we was giants, nigga. So they didn't come out the portals. They wandered in space for another 40 fucking years before they finally came in.
That was Rashad Jamal, family, a true legend in the community when it comes to the knowledge. I remember those lives. If you appreciated Rashad Jamal lives, drop it down below.
Over the past couple years that I've been working at Whole Foods, I've noticed it's only gotten worse. It's like you're walking around in the corpse of something that used to be. Squeezing the most out of one person until you can't squeeze no more, and then you do it to the next person.
Whole Foods wants to have a progressive image. They want their customers to think that workers are happy and are treated well.
Our team members are the lifeblood. They're the secret sauce of Whole Foods Market.
Management does not treat us like that. People are surveilled. The rate at which people are at work is pushed to go faster. I think Whole Foods treats us more like robots than something that they truly care about.
Our goal is not just to help Whole Foods Market as a business. We want to be a positive change in the world.
When you take that mask off, it's just another corporation like all the others. They're no different than an oil company or, a Walmart even.
Being part of Whole Foods Market, investing in team member growth and happiness is one of our key priorities.
I haven't met a team member that hasn't struggled with how much we get paid.
People have to work 2 jobs just to survive.
They expect us to do so much in so little time. I feel like they don't care about our health and well-being, and this is why this union is happening.
Workers at this Amazon-owned Whole Foods in Philadelphia are organizing for a union, and they could be making history.
We would be the only unionized Whole Foods when we win this election, but we cannot be the last, and we definitely won't be the last.
Whole Foods used to be really interesting and eclectic and fun. Things have changed. Honestly, it's because of that corporatization that occurs.
Amazon bought Whole Foods Market in 2017.
For a price that should qualify for free shipping, $13.7 billion.
Now we have this warehouse mentality, just general energy of you gotta work, you gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta do it fast. I see it with my coworkers that do e-shopping. That surveillance is so intense that they can't breathe.
I sometimes work in the e-commerce department. That is the workers who go around the store shopping orders that are put in online. They take items off of the shelf and put it into bags in the cart and then seal up those bags and send it off to whoever ordered it.
However big or small the order is.
These companies don't care about you. Not one bit. They don't care about you. They'll let you go in a heartbeat. First thing they'll tell you, oh, we are a family-orientated company. When you get there, these stories, year after year, company after company, we're going to hear about them. Because these companies don't care about you. That's reality.
You'll stay in the job that you pick for the rest of your life.
The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that. What's the difference? Huh?
And you'll be happy to know that these as a species haven't had one day off in 27 million years.
So you'll just work us to death?
We'll sure try. Larry, what do you think the meaning of life is?
Work. It's important to be useful. Look at me. I got it all figured out. I get up, I shower, I come to work, I work all day, I go home, I go to sleep. I get up, I shower, I come to work, I work all day, I go home, I go to sleep. I get up, I shower, I come to work.
one big rat race. It's an illusion. Robot. Beep, boop, boop, beep, 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 boop.
The strange thing about the rat race is that even if you win, you're still just a rat. And when that truth hits you, that you were never meant to be a rat in the first place, you stop running. You ask yourself, who am I trying to impress? Is there anyone out there so important that I should waste 10 or maybe 20 years of my life just to prove a point? Why do we crave validation so badly? Why do we burn ourselves out just to be seen? At the end of the day, the only person who truly needs to see you is you. Because if you're not walking the path that feels right to your soul, then even if the whole world calls it success, deep down, it will still feel like failure.
You getting up in the morning to go to work, you doing something that somebody else love. You working on somebody else's dream. That's all you doing. So while you working on somebody else's dream, make some time to work on your dream so you don't have to keep working somebody else's dream. If that makes sense, comment down below.
Before they came to this planet, it was already ran by robots and technology. The problem was these robots didn't know how to work. So that's when they created human beings. The Flintstones was created not to live life, but to build for these robots. When you see a dinosaur and Flintstone moving that rock with his head, that's not just him being worked by Flintstone. That's Flintstone being worked by these robots to build this city. So the Flintstones was successful with this. They built the city exactly how the robots wanted it. The Flintstones built the city with the help of the technology given by the robots. This is how the Flintstones was able to watch TV. There was no electricity in those times. But thanks to the technology of the robots, they was allowed to do this. This is why grabbing the family and going to the movies was a big thing, because this represented their break from all the hard labor that they was doing. Once the city was built, the fate of these humans that they created, they assassinated them all. The robots was just using the humans to create this city. Now that they assassinated all the creatures and human beings that they created, they started to welcome themselves in their new city. The problem is they was being watched this whole time and they didn't even know it. What you're watching is the intro of the Jetsons. What you're seeing is the Jetsons making their move, coming to this planet after the robots assassinated the human beings. And after that, that's when they make their move to take over this planet. The Jetsons was not humans, but aliens disguised as the same people they seen assassinated by these robots. The Jetsons completely took over the planet and made these robots their slaves. They turned them into maids trying to live the same lifestyle as the Flintstones. So now the robots are slaves, with them using sorcery and magic. Just look at their eyes, bro. Why would a robot have red eyes if it mean no harm? Now look at this one. This is the other robot. Bro, if these robots supposedly supposed to be maids for the Jetsons, then why in the hell they look so demonic and evil? Then there's the other one, which is the one they chose to be the maid for their house. Also has red eyes. Why, bro?
Here I am, sir. Yes, sir.
So there's no one, just them. And the same thing with the mother, or wife, or whatever. You don't start seeing people until at the end of this intro, which represents that they created this civilization. So the conclusion is that the Jetsons took advantage of these robots, waited until they wiped out the Flintstones, took over the planet and made the robots slaves, and now trying to portray themselves living as the same lifestyle as the Flintstones was. Dang, that's cold-blooded.
Bro usually have some good theories, and he break down the theories down pretty good. I definitely got what he said. Some people actually say the Jetsons and the Flintstones were happening at the same time. I don't really get what they mean by that, but I guess, you know, intertwine our reality, basically. But comment down below, let me know what y'all thought about that. I thought it was awesome, personally.
Damn! Holy shit!
Boy, get out! Get out!
He can't!
Why you do that?
That nigga possessed, bro.
He definitely was vibrating low. His energy is gone. Whatever is controlling him got his aura. Comment down below. Let me know, was it something far more sinister that got into his vessel?
How is this possible? How is she doing this? Kris Jenner is aging backwards, guys. You see it? Not only that, she looks like her daughter right here. She looks like Kim Kardashian right here. So you mean to tell me from 2007 she took this picture to 2025? How are you doing this? Because a lot of people want to know, because we don't want to age either. 2007, 2025. I mean, how, man? How? Because whoever she's going to, people want to know, because they would like to do it too. She's almost touching 70. Because if 70-year-old women look like this, I might want to see what's up. They taking care of themselves. You see it. Shh. Shut up! What is going on with the Kardashians, guys? Wow. Big difference. I must say, she looks incredible right here. For her age, marvelous. What is really going on with the Kardashian family? Kanye knows. That's why they had to get rid of Kanye. Kanye does what he wants to do. Nobody can tell him nothing. Remember that song? Ha ha, you can't tell me nothing. Lamar Odom knows. He was going through it when he was dating her. He left her, and he seems to be doing just fine. Something is going on with the Kardashians, guys. And I just can't put it together. Entertainment purposes only. Kris Jenner looks amazing for her age. And I love the Kardashians. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think.
Drinking that special Kool-Aid. That's what they doing.
I ain't gonna lie. This shit kind of made me kind of tear up a little bit. This is morals, principles, human value that will hold a community together. You have two men that get into a car accident, but Poppy know he fucked up. So the way they handled this though, y'all, shit was beautiful.
Look what you did. Look what you did to my car. Scratched it. How much is that? Let me see. This all you got?
Yeah, 2
This all your money right here?
Yeah.
You don't got no more money?
Yeah.
You got more?
No, no.
That's everything?
Yeah. Sorry, man.
You know what? Here, take your money. Here, take your money. I don't want your money.
Huh?
I don't want your money, bro. Don't worry about it. Nah, don't worry about it. I'll fix it myself. Nah, don't worry about it. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. Just drive safe next time. Drive safely next time. Go ahead, go ahead. Go to your car. No. Go to your car. Go ahead. Poppy, go ahead. Go ahead, go. Go. Don't worry, Poppy. I'll forgive you. Nah, don't worry about it. I don't want your money. I don't want your money. Go ahead. I don't want your money. That's your last money. I don't want it. I don't want it, Pop. Just drive safe next time.
Please. Yeah, no problem, Poppy. One corner, please.
Poppy, don't worry about it. Go ahead. You good. Don't worry. Go ahead, Poppy. Go ahead. Go.
Sorry, Poppy.
Okay, no problem, Pop. No problem. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. All right.
Damn, like you really can learn so many lessons from this video. That was a man seeing another man was willing to give his own last to make things right. Cause he know he messed up. Good thing dog had a heart, you know what I'm saying? Cause he noticed like it was no yelling, it was no screaming, it was no argument. Poppy took accountability and knew that. And Poppy was willing to just pay his debt. He like, man, I'm sorry. Video showed me like, man, humans, we make mistakes. It's okay. I'm on a good note, y'all, but I ain't even trying to throw no shade. How they just solved this problem, shit like this, only can happen with black and Mexicans. And like I said, I'm not throwing shade, but what I'm saying is this wouldn't happen like this if it was a black and white. It wouldn't happen like this if it was a Mexican and white. Comment if I'm right or wrong.
That video sends a strong message out there. And one thing to that brother, man, I congratulate him, man, because materialistic things can be replaced. And I think he understood that, especially when he asked him, is that all the money you had? He been through those times, so he definitely understood where Poppy coming from. And that's called being a human being, bro. I'm not saying give out a free cookie every time something happens, but we need to acknowledge and be a human being sometime. We need to do that so this world can move forward, so we can grow. That was beautiful, bro. Comment down below. He probably was running late to work and almost lost his life for somebody else's dream. It doesn't make sense, people. It doesn't make sense. This is why we need to elevate. If he would have lost his life going to his job or being late to his job, that would have been diabolical. GG's, okay? GG's, all right? Comment down below.
This video right here, y'all,
is pretty disturbing. And you can already tell by the body language of this young melanated kid that he's uncomfortable. I've seen a whole bunch of videos of teachers coming out this year and saying that these students don't want to learn, they're very disrespectful. Well, how do you expect them to act when you have a white tea man teaching a whole bunch of melanated kid this rhetoric that women are unneeded and they don't need to be educated in this world? Why? Because he's telling them that this is a man's world. Now, like I said, this video is disturbing, y'all, and I need your comments on this. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This is crazy.
He helped promote the education of women. Don't you think that was the worst thing ever to happen when we started educating women? What you guys think? Was it good or bad to educate women? Why? Why? Yeah. Someone still sucks today. Was it good or bad to educate women?
Bad.
Why?
Because we don't need this. I don't know.
Well, this is a man's world.
Yeah.
And women are not supposed to know no more than we let them know.
Yeah.
Don't you feel the same way, Harlow? I don't. You don't? What's wrong with him?
What's wrong with him?
Are you crazy? What y'all saying? What's happening?
Man, he said, don't you
Why do you think women should be educated?
Why should they? They're human beings. Because it's a man's world. Nah,
You hear the children repeating what he's saying?
no.
If you let women know too much, they'll boss you around?
This is about control. I don't want my wife to know nothing. I don't want what I tell her.
You cheating on her? You cheating on her? You cheating on her?
No, I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to know just very little. So I can control a paycheck, tell when to eat, sleep.
What the heck is right, y'all? What is this man teaching our children?
That's one way to control. I'm just saying. Well, of course, now that's personal. But as a teacher, I have to tell y'all that women are entitled to the same education, quality education.
This is pretty outrageous because the fact of the matter is you're having another group of people teaching our children wrong about women, failing to realize in order for him to be of this world, he had to come from a woman. So now I feel like you're trying to coerce our boys into staying away from women. And again, this is in Atlanta. You already know what Atlanta's about. No disrespect, but the fact of the matter is you're teaching our boys wrongly about the women or the God that they really come from. When I tell you this so-called America empire needs to fall down fast so we can rebuild a whole brand new system without these people, it needs to happen ASAP, y'all. But this is beyond disgusting. Let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. I've been telling y'all the shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
Back in those days, like back in those days, they did not let women go to school. If they hide knowledge from women, that should tell you how important women are. Point blank. Drop it down below.
Snot knows and everything. You know what nobody talks about? But I'm gonna talk about it on here. Cause this is real shit right here. This is real shit. I was born with a gift. I had prophecy. I had visions. Growing up, anytime anybody needed to know anything, they would ask me. They needed numbers for the lottery, they would ask me. My aunt hit the picket several times from numbers that I gave her. I was who they would come. My mom would randomly come to me when I was little to ask questions. Brienne, when are we moving? And I'd be like, Mom, what? And I would just give her a date, and it would be that date. She'd be like, oh, okay, great. That's what they used to do to me when I was little, right? Because I used to just know, I don't know. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know. You know, like, I'm not even mad about it. Like, that was a gift. I remember my mom was sick in the hospital with cancer, and my dad told me to lay hands on her. He said, Brienne, lay hands on her. He's like, you know you can do it. He said, you can do it, Brienne, you can do it. I know. He's like, he literally, he pulled me, he said, Brienne, please lay hands on your mother. He said, you can do it. So, listen, where I'm going with this post is, transparent. I sacrificed all my spiritual gifts from God to be around people that I wasn't supposed to be around. So, hanging out in places that I wasn't supposed to hang out in. I have a friend named Brian, he has a daughter. Before he knew, he never told anybody what her name was. He didn't tell anybody. He came in. He told us his wife was pregnant. He told us it was a girl. Well, no, he didn't tell us it was a girl. I remember I said it's a girl. And her name is Lily. That little girl, it was a girl. They went for their sonogram. It was a girl, and the little girl's name is Lily, okay? Okay, listen, I didn't know that. They just come, right? So before I used to dream things. And I could tell you my name, everybody will tell you, like, remember you told me my brother was going to die? And he did the next day. I said, no, I didn't remember telling him that, but he told me that. He's like, yo, you know things. He was like, how do you know that? I say that to you to say, when you go places and you hang out with people and you frequent, you don't listen to God and you're with people you're not supposed to be with, you lose these spiritual gifts. Do you understand? You lose the spiritual gift. I sacrificed all of my spiritual gifts because I thought that I was God. And what I mean by that is I thought that I could love these niggas more than God could. And if God's love wasn't saving them, and I know that he uses us as tools and instruments, then I wasn't going to save him. God told me that, but instead of me listening, me being like, oh, like always, I closed the ear to God so I couldn't hear him about that particular topic. Still had dialogue with him every day, but we're just not going to talk about nuts. And now I'm fucking paying. And so this is a testimony because I was just walking through my house like, Bree, what the fuck? And it hit me like, you sacrificed all your spiritual gifts. Don't let this be you. Thank you.
Zone family, protect your energy, protect your aura. This is why I tell you, protect your energy, okay? They done drained this poor woman. You can see it all in her eyes. She's crying. The energy vampires sucked her dry. Pause. The energy vampires got her. That's my conclusion.
What in the fuck? No fucking way. Am I actually watching this, bro? What the fuck?
Well, that's a moose knuckle. Them things are huge, bro. Wow.
What in the fuck?
Crazy.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Okay, turn. Turn. What do you mean turn?
Yeah, so bring it to your left.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No,
just give me a second.
No, that's why we do this.
I don't know if this is like a common reaction, but like. Okay, not bad. Okay, not bad.
Not bad.
Okay, not bad. Yeah. Okay.
That was good. Ways next to it. Your job is going to be behind it.
Okay. Oh my God, am I walking? Ah!
Yes. So now let's go forward.
Oh my God, this is
Okay,
fun.
got it.
Oh my God, this is so much fun. Okay.
So you want to drive it like you're. Yep.
Oh my God. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Wow! Yay! Okay. Oh my gosh.
Perfect. Cool.
I forgot how to do this.
No dizziness?
No, I haven't done this in 10 years. Holy shit! Oh my God, this is so much fun!
Can you see yourself?
Yes! Look at the mirror! Show the mirror! Hi, me! Hello, me!
Okay, pause for a sec. Okay. Nice.
Zone family, imagine not being able to walk for 10 long years. Then this come right to you. You're able to take a few steps or two. That is amazing. You see how excited she was? Even though she probably can't even feel it, but she's actually walking. They will definitely integrate this technology with the human body. Neuralink and robotic parts that's attached to your bones, that's gonna make you move. This is where technology is headed. They trying to integrate people with the robot, with the machine. Personally, I'm good. No parts of no machine. Okay, your boy is good. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you if you made it all the way to the end. You are goated. You are definitely goated. You are one of them ones. Hey, before you get out of here, if you're not subscribed yet, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for every time I drop. You could be rocking out with the family. And for everybody else that subscribe, you know your boy love you. I got mad love for you, and I'm in love with you. With that being said, Zone family, vibrate high, keep positive people around you, remove negative people, and love thy neighbor. Your boy's out of here. Till next time.